It is a lot to suggest. I realize this.
I chose you.
Wayfinder, I'd have preferred to welcome you to our home myself, but Laban had other intentions. You spared him. Unfortunately, our troubles are not over.
As I have never had the chance, I am Petha of House Nephos, though houses and titles given by Epoch are less than reputable. But in my world, it carries weight. We'll need that. Just because we've felled Xeris does not mean this fight is well and done. The opposite seems to be true.
You use language that suggests an alliance.
Let me pose this to the Wayfinder wizard. Epoch is alive and well. Thriving, even. On the backs of my kind.
Societies limp under poor leaders and recover like clockwork.
Epoch is not comparable to Tyrian leaders. He does not simply drain them of wealth or land. He has taken to eating them.
He's feeding on other crypts.
Our blood is his blood. And eventually, we will be dissolved.
And that is tragic.
Killing Epoch is a mutual goal, Iskarin.
I don't meddle in foreign politics, Lady Petha. Letting him devour your entire people, while upsetting, could ultimately help Tyria. Can't start another invasion without bodies, can he?
But he can come here himself and do the same to this world. And he is quite fond of it.
I've turned away many beings from outside, especially after the gods and the damage they wrought. I have also neglected to ask for help, and to accept it when I've needed it most. Wayfinder? Thoughts?
I think we can trust her. I feel it.
I promise. No deception.
The Astral Ward needs to recover before we take action. But I'm not opposed to hearing a plan.
Your air is a delicacy to breathe. And I could use that indulgence. I trust that Iskarin will help where he's able. But now, I want to ask you. You have saved your home world more than once. And now, I am asking you to help save mine.
Want to walk me through the plan?
For now, I just need you. The Cryptus would be overwhelmed if too many of Iskarin's people came through. But if you come in with me and help rally support, we can prepare them for the push against Epoch.
Do you think they'll trust me?
Far more than they trust their king. And I need them to trust me.
Then I'll go with you.
Good. I'll leave you to your friends, Wayfinder. I'm sure you've much to discuss. Ceres and Deimos were always horrible. Epoch encouraged that. He raised them to follow his orders and to consume. At least Deimos had the slightest bit of reservation. But even he was too focused on bloodlust. Managed to wiggle past Isgaren's barriers, only to get trapped and killed. Ceres never stood as tall as our brother. Not in Epoch's eyes. He tried, but death was his fate. And dying by your hand was a far kinder fate than by Epoch's. So no, I do not mourn him. I mourn the brothers I never had.
Hey, Commander. Can I borrow your comms device?
Of course.
I have been working on one of these things.
Do you need any help working that?
Welcome back to the Cantal Report. This is Lee Ray reporting from our studio in Ukraine. This reporter was recently given the impromptu opportunity to interview the famed Pack Commander during my first world tour. Their eyes, glossy as the Jade Sea, watched me with weariness. The catastrophe in Cantal was still heavy on their souls.
Here's your comms device.
We stood in their home,
have a good
a
chat.
residential district in Divinity's
Yeah.
reach.
Time
The
is
smells of urine and
great.
fresh bread
Not a lot to
competed
say.
for attention.
Oh, she's grown up so
I
much.
asked their part in ending the dragon cycle. Hiding behind their famed veil of charm, they credited their allies.
You okay?
I also asked of their leadership, of which they were not shy. A hint of pride could be detected in their tone. We returned to the dragon cycle's end. While the commander was grateful for the lives saved, I thought of those who were.
Was that enough for her?
I asked what's next for the commander.
You're my new wayfinder.
I am. And you're the one we fought through an army of cryptists to save?
I am.
Isgaren,
Very informal for someone who's never met me.
sorry. I've heard so much about you.
I don't care what you call me. Isgaren is comfortable. He is comfortable. But I've been called many names. And all of them are as true as this one. Many lives. And I have like this.
You've been watching. Why didn't you help?